Hey, I'm Leslie Jordan.
And I'm Chris DeTrey, and we're excited to tell you about something we've been working on the past couple years called The Fold.
Fold started almost 3 years ago, and it really just started as a word that I heard from the Lord. And I'm a songwriter. I've been in a band for the past 10 years, and I find myself in a position now where I'm writing songs and I'm spending a lot of time with young artists and young writers. And back when I heard that word, I felt like it just kind of evolved into this idea of creating a safe space, much like a sheepfold, and that there is this opportunity to pull some of these folks into a community together. And so through that process, just started dreaming about creating a safe space for writers and songwriters to find their original voice in the safety of community. And along that path, partnered with Chris DeTrey, and we started to kind of flesh out that idea together.
A little bit of my history is that I spent 10 years on the road as a touring musician in a band, and came off the road and started managing musicians and artists who went on the road and helped to take care of them. And one of the things that I've noticed throughout that process and being around Nashville and meeting with a lot of artists and talking to songwriters and creatives is that there is a tendency for people to get really discouraged because of the competitive nature of the music business. So I started thinking, what could be done differently? How could artists be treated not as a commodity, but as someone who should be championed and fostered in all avenues and areas of their creativity?
I love the opportunity to come together with other artists. That's something a lot of my really close friends are not in the music industry, in any kind of art industry. And it's really refreshing for me as a creative to be surrounded by other creatives, walking into a space where you know you're going to be affirmed, but also that everyone does have a unique voice, has been really, really cool to see. And the relationships that have been built from it. Some of my closest friends have come out of these workshops.
The Fold has been such an incredible surprise. It's been something that I didn't realize I needed.
It's just a bunch of like-minded people that gather to share life and talk about what we're doing and going through, and write songs really with the freedom to write for the enjoyment of it and to create good things just because we want to, not because we have to, or we're accomplishing, a goal.
Probably the greatest benefit to having an organization like The Fold in Nashville is that no other organization like this exists, and it is desperately needed.
What The Fold is doing in Nashville is creating environments for artists who have lost their voice to regain it. And we all have a unique voice that we've been given, and for some of us, for a lot of us along the line, that's been kind of filtered out. And The Fold really wants to be a part of reconciling that, and I'm thankful.
We're making ourselves available through the Spirit of Hospitality with the Cabin, through these workshops, to attempt to just breathe a lot of life into the community and the creatives around this town.
Our desire is to involve more people by telling the story. We think that once people get a glimpse into what this is, they'll want to be a part of it, whether it's through participating in a workshop or a retreat, or participating financially through donations. That's going to involve a lot of people. We love the idea of having a community of people invested in and involved in this organization.